Hi Capricorn, this is your January 15th through January 21st weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love coming towards you. In the second spread, we'll check in with those of you who are already married or in a relationship. Then I'll do the love from the past spread. After that, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances, and we'll wrap things up with what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. We have the Knight of Wands, clarified by the Ace of Wands. We have the King of Wands. Then we have Death, clarified by the Hierophant. In the potential outcome, we have Justice with the Queen of Pentacles and the Emperor. And we also have the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We also have Scorpio, Taurus, and Libra on the table. Well, Capricorn, I hope you're ready for this. I think you are. I think you will be ready for this. This fire sign, most likely a fire sign, they can't wait to get the show on the road with you. They just can't wait. All right? Look at this. The Knight of Wands, the King of Wands, then the Knight of Wands is clarified by the Ace of Wands, and we also have the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Those 4 cards are talking about one person and what they want. They want to get the show on the road with you, right? And they are just so into you, right? So it's most likely a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or somebody with a lot of fire in their chart. It's a very fiery fire sign, right? The Knight of Wands, clarified by the Ace of Wands, they want you. Okay, they really, really want you, Capricorn. And I think you want them too. I don't see any rejections on your part. However, I think you're going to give them an ultimatum at some point. I don't know if you're going to do it this week, before the two of you get involved, or at some point in the future. But I do see you kind of giving them the ultimatum. Because they have to get domesticated. That's the best word I could come up with as to what the ultimatum is going to be about. They have to get domesticated, right? Death, clarified by the Hierophant in the middle. Yeah, Death could be a Scorpio, the Hierophant could be a Taurus, but I think this is where your ultimatum starts coming in, right? Death is a card of transformation. The Hierophant is a card of something traditional, like a committed relationship or marriage. It's also very spiritual, very formal, educational card. It's also a card of, it's also a very religious card for some of you. Okay, but Death, this is the ultimatum. This is you telling them, you know what, you need to change. You know, you being so fiery, you being so passionate is fine, but if you want to get serious with me, then you need to change into the Emperor right next to the deck. You see that Emperor? This is your ultimatum, right? They have to step up, they have to become the Emperor. You could be dealing with an Aries, right? If this King of Wands is an Aries, then the Emperor is still an Aries. But at the same time, I still see you giving them that ultimatum, because the Emperor is not only an Aries card, the Emperor is somebody who is large and in charge. The Emperor definitely knows what he or she wants. The Emperor often comes through as a future husband, future significant other, future spouse figure, right? This is the next level from the King of Wands to the Emperor. This is going to be your ultimatum. Otherwise, no go, no deal. Okay. Justice in the first card in the potential outcome. This is also part of the ultimatum, right? Justice could be an actual place where people get married, like a chapel. Justice could be you're getting what you deserve. This is you getting what you're asking for, right? With the Justice card. Justice could be karma. And karma is not necessarily negative. As a matter of fact, it's a common misconception when people think that karma is always negative. It's not. It's either negative or it's a very complex thing, karma is, but if we strip it down to bare bones, so to speak, then yes, it's either negative or positive. So yeah, you're not settling for someone who is a Knight of Wands or King of Wands. You see how we have this progress from the Knight of Wands to the King of Wands, and in the potential outcome we have the Emperor. So it's like this person is going through stages, domestication stages. I'm not saying you're going to have to babysit them and tell them what to do, but I think you yourself see the potential with this person. Perhaps you already know them, you've known them for a while, and in the past they were the Knight of Wands, so they're the King of Wands now, and the next level up is the Emperor. Okay? So this is like a project for you, I guess. But at some point during this week or at some point in the future, you will give them that ultimatum that they have to, like, become the emperor. Otherwise, no deal. Yeah, I know it sounds kind of weird, everything I just told you, but that's what I see. The good news is that I think this person will go for it because, again, they're so into you. They love you, their own fiery way, but they do. They definitely do. Alright, really happy for you, Capricorn. Congratulations. Capricorn, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this part is for you. We have the Page of Swords. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles, clarified by the Chariot. We have the Ten of Cups. And we also have the Page of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So we got a couple of pages on the table. Those could be children. If you have children, those pages could be them, or it could be your siblings' children, it could be your grandchildren. Alright, if you don't have children, or if you do it but you're not really focusing on the, like, major changes when it comes to children this week, then you could be purchasing a new family car for some of you. Others of you could be planning the future family vacation. Alright, some of you could be thinking about relocating, moving, like literally moving, packing up and moving, not necessarily this week, but at some point in the future, right? So yeah, those two pages are either children or messages going back and forth. Perhaps you are investigating, you could be reaching out to companies, to people, you could be contacting like travel agencies or real estate agencies or dealerships if they have a particular car, something like that, right? The Ace of Pentacles clarified by the Chariot, that's what's about to take place. The Ace of Pentacles, it could be you purchasing, making a purchase, getting ready to make a purchase, right? The Chariot clarifying it, you could be purchasing a new car, right? The Chariot could be literally a car, or it could be a card of going somewhere. So you could be planning a family vacation, or you could be thinking about relocating, moving, right? And the Ten of Cups right next to the deck is a card of a family. It's a card of a commitment, a marriage. You see how in the Ten of Cups we do have two adults standing and also a couple of kids jumping around, dancing around. So yeah, we got pages on the table and we got kids in the Ten of Cups. Some of you could be maybe doing research on where you want your kids to go to kindergarten, or what school you want them to go to, or which university you want them to apply to, or suggest that they would apply to, or something like that. Alright? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Capricorn, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the Devil, clarified by the Four of Cups. We have Temperance. Then we have the Knight of Cups, clarified by the Ace of Cups. And we have Strength on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. We also have Sagittarius and Leo on the table. And we have you. From what I see, Capricorn, is it's not going to be the first attempt by this individual to get back together with you. Because the first card I came out is the Devil. That's you. That's your major arcana card. And you're clarified by the Four of Cups. Right? The Four of Cups is a card of a rejection. But I think this is what happened in the past. So if this person tried to reconcile with you in the past, you rejected them. Most likely you did. So perhaps 2 times or 3 times is the charm. I don't know. We have Temperance right next to the Devil. Temperance could be a Sagittarius here, but Temperance is a card of healing. Alright? It's also a card of patience. So perhaps this person got rejected. They went back to their drawing board. They came up with a better reconciliation offer, and at the same time perhaps they were very patient because they wanted you to cool off or something like that. Nevertheless, here they come again, right? The Knight of Cups clarified by the Ace of Cups. I think this is yet another attempt, a very loving attempt to be fair to this individual. Perhaps that's what you always wanted, Right? Them to express their feelings, them to express their emotions, them to be very romantic. Because the Knight of Cups, first of all, it could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but it's the most romantic, the most loving night out of all four nights. The Ace of Cups, clarifying it, is all about love as well. Strength on the bottom of the deck could be Leo, you're dealing with, but strength is a card of courage. Perhaps this person has to have courage to repeat this, to come back to you. Perhaps you told them something the last time around that usually that would repel everybody, but not this individual. All right, Capricorn, I don't know what you're gonna do about this, but do expect a very romantic, very lovey-dovey gesture from this person. All right, cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Capricorn, this week. We have you, the Queen of Pentacles, clarified by the Four of Swords. We have the Two of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, clarified by the Six of Swords, and the Three of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Well, you got something to think about, or up until this week you were thinking about this. And it has something to do with the Six of Swords right next to the deck, which is clarifying the Nine of Cups. The Six of Swords could be you going to school. It could be you going on a business trip. This is you going to a conference. This is you going somewhere to represent the company you work for. It could be you thinking about quitting your job and starting a new job. It could be you thinking about quitting your job and starting your own business. Those are the scenarios that I could think of. Okay, if something else is actually going on, let me know in the comments down below. But that's what you've been thinking about, right? The Queen of Pentacles is clarified by the Four of Swords, right? The Four of Swords, this is you taking a bit of a break and thinking about it. The Two of Pentacles, the next card over, this is you weighing pros and cons, comparing, contrasting. This is you trying to understand if this is something you want to do. And I think the answer is yes, right? Because the Nine of Cups clarified by the Six of Swords, yeah, this is you moving forward or going somewhere or what have you. The Nine of Cups is a card of a wish come true, actually. It's also a card of personal satisfaction and fulfillment. And with the Three of Wands on the bottom of the deck, yeah, this is you making a final decision to move forward with whatever you were thinking about. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Capricorn. We have the Queen of Cups clarified by the Three of Pentacles. We have the Five of Swords, the Six of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. This Queen of Cups, they are either quitting the job that they have and they're moving on, right? Or they're being promoted, or they're being given a raise to, or something along those lines. I think they're definitely winning. I don't know if they're in a conflict with you. If that's the case, then unfortunately for you, they're winning. But I think for most of you, it's going to be like indirectly related to you. Perhaps this Queen of Cups is somebody you know or somebody you work with, and they're either winning or they're moving on. They're quitting a job so they could start a new job. Something along those lines, all right? The Queen of Cups is clarified by the Three of Pentacles, which is a card of collaboration, cooperation, and it's most likely a workplace environment in the Three of Pentacles or a business place environment. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. This is what's being offered to them. All right, to this Queen of Cups, either a new job or a promotion, okay, or a raise. And with the Five of Swords and the Six of Wands, they're either leaving their existing job so they could start a new job. And if that's the case, it's not going to be pretty. They're not going to be happy about this person leaving, or they're winning. They're winning. If they were competing against other people for that promotion or for that job, you know, they're getting that job or they're getting that promotion with the Five of Swords and the Six of Wands. All right, so yeah, that's what you are not expecting to happen. And that's what I have for you, Capricorn, for this week, for this reading. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Capricorn, have an amazing week.